Well, now let's take the conversation forward. A professor of international law and jurisprudence, Professor Oyebode, he lectures at the University of Lagos. He joins us now to give insight into this issue and the return of President Muhammadu Buhari. Thank you so much, Professor, for coming on the program.
Thanks for having me.
First and foremost, let me get your thoughts on the kind of feeling or what you make of President's arrival yesterday. You were watching the television. What kind of feeling did that give you?
Well, I think Nigerians welcomed him with a high sense of euphoria, and which is quite understandable. The president has been off his beat for more than 100 days. People have a lot of expectation. Rumors had been peddled that he was on life support, he might not come back. Efforts have been put to get him to either relinquish his position or force him back to the country. So people were excited. I could see ecstasy in the masses that welcomed him. The stunts by motorcyclists, even police outriders. It was like the coming of a leader that has been long expected. I will not go to the extent of saying the emperor has returned to the palace, but definitely Nigerians heaved a high relief, they sigh that maybe thank God is back in one piece. That is what I noticed yesterday, euphoria.
For some of the reactions that we've seen from governors, senators, one that is particularly enticing, that took attention of a lot of people is that of Senator Shehu Sani, who says that the Lion King is back to the palace. And there's been a post by him and a reaction to that post by the wife of the president about the Lion King being away and how soon he will be back and how the hyenas and the jackals will take off, and symbolizing or trying to give a parable of what is happening within the political power space in Nigeria. What do you make of that kind of allegory that is being thrown up in the absence and the arrival of the president?
Well, the president, during the hustings, also used allegory of animals, which we might not need to go back to. We don't have many metaphors within our political lexicon. So people use animals to depict what is happening. I think there was a big hyperbole in the footage, at least what Senator Shehu Sani posted. I don't think Buhari sees himself as a king or an emperor. Femi Adesina might talk of visiting the king and all this. I think we are a republic. This is not a monarchy. President Buhari won a pan-Nigerian election and is accountable to the majority of Nigerians who put him into office. So please, let's just cease and desist from addressing him as a king or emperor or whatever. He is human like anyone here, and as a human being he can fall ill. He fell ill and he sought treatment abroad, which personally I found uncomfortable with. I felt embarrassed that the president of the world's largest black nation should go and seek succor in a metropolitan city. The last time we had something like that, during the days of Umaru Yar'Adua, he was ferried off to Pfizer clinic in Saudi Arabia. You know that the director of that clinic happened to have been a professor, a Nigerian professor from the UCH. So what I'm saying is that we have enough expertise in Nigeria to take care of the ailment. All you need to provide is the enabling environment. You provide them with the tools in order to deliver the goods. I myself, I was hospitalized a year ago in Louth. I went through multiple operations, and my university thought of taking me abroad. I said no. And the Louth people were wonderful. So what I saw from Louth and the commitment and the way medical personnel worked, I don't think we need to encourage medical tourism.